Welcome to 6 Minutes of Movie Tales. Here, every story is a film and you are the protagonist. In the next 6 minutes, we aren't just recounting a plot. We are examining our own reflection. Perhaps, after these 6 minutes, you will no longer be the person you were before this video started. Today, we dive into Bloody Heaven, a haunting Vietnamese thriller. It is a cinematic scream that exposes the brutal, bleeding reality behind the easy work, high-pay promises that continue to shatter thousands of families. The tragedy begins with Tam. She is young, innocent, and suffocated by the poverty of her rural home. When an offer arrives, an office job in Cambodia, a salary beyond her wildest dreams, no degree required, she sees a ladder to the stars. She leaves with a heart full of hope, believing she is the one who will finally rescue her parents from a lifetime of hardship. But she didn't know that those sweet promises were the bait for a trap. In the world of human trafficking, there are doors that only swing one way. Once you step through, the handle on the inside disappears. When the letters stop and the phone goes silent, her brother, Tuan, feels the cold chill of dread. He travels to that foreign land, driven by a simple belief. If he can just find her, everything will be okay. But the moment he arrives, the atmosphere chokes him. He sees the digital paradise's massive complexes lit by neon lights that never sleep. Behind those walls are rows of cramped, windowless rooms where the air is thick with exhaustion. There are no dreams here. Only the frantic clicking of keyboards and the crushing weight of impossible quotas. The man behind the curtain is Mr. Food, a cold, predatory soul who dresses like a savior. He speaks to these desperate youths with a voice like honey. We don't care about your degrees. We only care about your dreams. Change your life. Change your fate. Dare to think. Dare to do. It is a mantra that sounds like a liberation, but it is actually the clinking of invisible chains. In this heaven, humans are no longer people. They are assets. If you miss a quota, you are beaten. If you resist, you are silenced in solitary confinement. Passports are burned, identities are erased, and every breath is controlled. Tuan finally finds his sister, but the girl he knew is gone. Her eyes, once bright with the sun of the countryside, are now hollow shells of terror. To save her, Tuan must become a shadow. He fakes compliance, playing a deadly game of chess with Mr. Fu's guards. Every day is a gamble with his life. He maps the exits, times the patrols, and waits for the one heartbeat of an opportunity. The escape is a blur of adrenaline and agony. A floorboard creaks. A shout echoes. The silence of the night is shattered by the deafening roar of gunfire. There is no turning back. As the hunters close in, Tuan makes the ultimate choice. To give his sister a future, he must surrender his own. In a final act of brotherhood, he stands alone against the tide of darkness to block their path. He knows the soil of this paradise is about to drink his blood. But as long as she is running, as long as she reaches the border, his sacrifice is his victory. She escapes into the light, while he falls in the shadows of a dream that was always a nightmare. Bloody Heaven is more than an action film. It is a mirror held up to our own desperation. Have you ever felt like you started the race of life 10 miles behind everyone else? Because you didn't have the right last name? Because you didn't attend a prestigious university? Because you don't have a piece of paper to prove you are capable? Society whispers, you are nothing without a degree. Stay in your lane. Don't dream too big. And eventually, that whisper becomes your own inner voice. You shrink. You hide. You stop daring. But let me ask you, since when did a classroom define the limit of a human soul? Since when did we give strangers the power to put a ceiling on our potential? There are people with every advantage who lack the courage to move. And there are those with nothing but a burning fire in their hearts. That fire is the only currency that truly matters. You might lack money, you might lack connections, but if you do not lack aspiration, you are never truly defeated. Life is not fair, but it belongs to those who dare to knock on the doors that others are too afraid to touch. No one cares about your past when you are busy building a future. Many fail not because they lack education, but because they lack the courage to be different, the courage to fail, the courage to stand up after the world has counted them out. The most dangerous thing in life isn't losing. It's never having the heart to try. Paradise can be painted with words, but the truth is written in blood. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. Every action you take helps these stories reach those who need them most. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next story.